Hello YouTube, it's Max1 Chase 1. This video I'm going to do a segment on today is for the RVers. I'm changing my loading thing a little bit. I'm going to switch over from the motorcycles to the RV. And this segment is going to be on voltage drop. Are you experiencing any voltage drop in your RV when you run the AC, the microwave, a hair dryer or something like that, and you trip a circuit breaker? Well, I have that problem every once in a while when all those items are running and my wife is using the hair dryer to do her hair. But my RV is a 50 amp RV, and a whole lot of times we use 30 amp. And to help eliminate that possibility of the voltage drop so those things can continue to go on, I talked to one of my electrician friends, and he said that I might be experiencing a voltage drop because of the length of cable that I might have going into my switch box. So my RV is a 36-foot fifth wheel, as you can see. My hookup is on the other side, on that side, and what I found out is that I thought that the cable went from there on that left side all the way up to the switch box, which is up on this end, but that's not the case. How they did this cable, this 50 amp cable back in 2001, is that the hookup's on the other side. It went along the back, come along this whole side here on the other side of the slide out, went over the tires on the inside, up through here, and then it took a left turn right here at this corner here, and then it goes to the power switch off box. And now my electrician asked me, he said, did you see any other junction boxes or any transformers or reducers or transducers or whatever in some of those electrical terms? He said if I do have one, he said it's best to leave it alone. He said if it's one single cable, I'm experiencing a voltage drop. And that is exactly what I found out. That from that hookup point on the left side and the back rear, all the way across, all the way up through the whole length of the RV and all the way back over to the other side, it was one single cable. Now I'm going to show you that whole one single cable of a 50 amp cord that they put in there and what my plans are. Stand by. Okay, again, this is my hookup point back here in the back, right there in the rear. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to transform it from the rear all the way back up here to in between these two boxes here, which is that close to the front, and then also it gives me access to use my generator with only one power cord. Now look at this cable that they wastefully use to come all the way up to this point here. Well, I'm gonna run it to that point there. And just look at that cable. That's a 50 amp power cable from here all the way on down. Look at this, no brakes in it. Does a loop, comes back, and there's the end. And that's a waste of cable, and also too, that's a big power drop, because I think that the information that I looked up, and I talked with a friendly electrician, he said that anything over 50 feet will give you a power drop. So that's got to be more than 50 feet of one single cable. Alright, so here I am. I'm gonna wind up and go back up under here with my underbelly, and I'm gonna cut that cable and go right to here. Alright, I'll give you some more in a minute. Okay YouTube, here's my final product. I did run the cable from there right in between there. I'm gonna put a conduit around the cable. There's no weight on it at all. It's just going right up under that subfloor that's up under by the refrigerator. Ran it right straight across to here. installed my inlet point and connected the wires up according to the way it is, white to white, red to pink. The black was to the Y, and the ground was to the ground, and it's all labeled. You can see it. Tested my 50 amp plug-in with a drop down to a 30 and then to a 20, and inserted my home current extension cord in here, and it's running. Everything is doing good. Felt the cables, nothing's warm or anything, so I think that this will help eliminate that travel from going from way back there across all the way up the other side, coming to that corner, and then coming across over to here to go into the switch box, and then from the switch box it goes to the fuse box and all the other places. So this, I hope it'll make me a whole lot better with voltage drop. I won't have any voltage drop whatsoever now, because over here on the left side most of the hookup poles are here, and I already have to deal with 30 feet because all cables or cords are 30 feet, so I'm up under that 50 foot before I get to a drop. Again, if you like this video, think about it. Check to find out where your main cable is hooked up. If it's in the back, does it go a long way all the way around to have a voltage drop where you can't run too many appliances without having tripping the circuit breaker? If you like this, share it, give me a comment. Appreciate you looking, appreciate you watching. Thank you in advance. Max one, chase one. Max one thing out, chase another one.